Okay, I believe we are live. Good day, my dear fellow friends. My name is Raven Marine, aka Thunburn One, and welcome to another thuncast. Where today it is episode 12. The last time I did the podcast with Algo, I said episode 9. Oh my goodness, I really was something else. And also excited that Algo was able to come on and share the wondrous information that he had. Now today we have a special guest. A guest who is far known within the community of the IOM. He's a man who has a YouTube channel of himself. Plus, he is a pro sniper. He's a man that stays within the shadows of the great tower and makes sure to snipe any enemy that comes within his way. I give you the man, the myth himself, Edo! Do tell me, Edo, how was your day?
It's been pretty good.
Ah,
Uh, I did like a few raids today. Won most of them, so pretty happy about that.
yes, today was inspections. Wonderfully the day where new people would receive brand new things. We got a lot in the works, my dear fellow friends. Now, Edo, we shall begin with the first question. Are you prepared?
Yeah.
Alright. First question. How did you find the IOM community? Community in general, or so on?
Okay. Well, for I was like originally in Vitreus's IOM, and like over time, I just like kept hearing about the group, right? A lot of people in the group like didn't really they said a lot of like shit about this group, right? So I originally had like a really bad like view of this group. But eventually, I think back in 2022, in Revan's IOM, the Legend 23, he transferred, like, he brought a bunch of like members over from Dark Angels, and I was like, hey, like, I might as well like try out the group, you know, I'm kind of bored, see like if it's good or not. So, I just went for it, and well, here we are.
I see. Well, your faith has just, well, started off as something else, full on having a bad opinion about the group. But suddenly, with more mature time, you were able to betterly understand it at first?
There's, I guess there's like somewhere I want to add. So actually, this isn't the first time I joined the group, but the last time I joined the group, I didn't really do anything in it. I joined when the group was like in a really, really bad state back in I think Katachan. There was like no activity at all. So
Oh.
yeah. So like every time I joined the group, I kind of got unlucky, I guess. And uh yeah, but this time, my experience has been pretty good.
I see. Alright, a good well experience. You know how my day when I full on joined this community, I was part of Ribbons for a little while, to try to understand the group and actually thinking of joining it, since this was the only group 40k group out there that would have been able to give me that lust of battle that I was looking for back in my days. With a lot of bad opinions about this group as well. However, with me suddenly finding this group by a dear friend of mine named Matt, he was able to show everything that he was working on, and therefore I wanted to start my journey here to look over Matt to see how he's doing, and to also see what he's making. Therefore, he did have something, and I wanted to see it with my very own eyes. However, first question, very well said. Second question, what was your journey like in the IOM community, or community in general?
Let me see. So I guess so. I first joined the guard back in. Let me check. Uh, the third of this year. On the second. Yeah. So March 2nd. Oh, not. Oh, sorry. Um, I joined like the latest time I joined was January 21st, 2023. So about I think yeah. So four and I don't know, whatever. A few months ago. So originally I joined DKK, um, and then I waited for like a week for a MT trial, and after the MT trial, I immediately got in. Then I was just the normal grenadier for a while until I think 2 months ago. I did a Tempester trial, and then I became a Tempester.
Oh, fascinating. And after that, you didn't have any further goals?
Um, right now I'm going for inquisitorial stormtroopers and assassins, but nobody's in that position right now, so I'm just waiting, pretty much.
I guess for a while the assassins were supposed to make their play. Honestly, at this point, we've forgotten about it for so long ago that we already had like replacements of such as when Chaos are going to get their stuff, or when what, or when no wait, not Necrons. When Eldar are going to get their stuff. But sadly, I guess we were able to far away from that topic. But very fascinating though. You're not a man who's actually willing to go for Space Marine.
Uh, I mean, I am like I don't know. I'm sort of interested, but I do want to do assassins first because sniping and everything.
I see.
But I think eventually one of my goals will be to join the Space Marines like after maybe like a year later, maybe or something. We'll see.
Alright, very well thought about, and very well said. You just want to get your sniping skills to even be further beyond. I know the assassins, they have weak bodies, but yet powerful snipers. So something that can actually be such as yourself is able to fit that role very well due to your sniping on the field of battle. Alright. Third question. What was your position like in the IOM? Wait, oh, what was your position like in the IOM community? If I have not answered that question.
Uh, can you like elaborate more on that? Like,
What is your position like as a Tempester?
oh, okay. Well, I guess like my job, like in game, is to hop on and kill as many people before before I die. It's
Hmm.
I guess like as a sniper, I'm mostly counter sniping, like killing Joe Blocks and Mamonok. Those are like my main goals. Also like Chris, people like that who are harassing like our friendlies, and also like supporting like friendly units like pushing up like attacking points and stuff. So yeah.
Hmm. But what? That's your basic kills on the field. Like every Tempester would have a sniper or weapon specialist, which are now called Watchermen. Now are they called
Um,
Watchermen now?
I don't think so. I don't know.
As a Watcherman, because I believe that they changed it at some point. But yeah, what about your position as a Tempester? Can you actually give some experience or elaboration on what the rank means?
Mm, I mean, it's not really a position of like any like you don't have much authority as a basic Tempester. You you're mostly there to like support, you know, help other people pretty much. I guess I don't know how to explain it. It's like, hold on.
Hmm. Well, if you mind if I would help, I believe the Tempesters are the elite of the elite, right?
Yeah, yeah, you could pretty much say that. Yeah, like pretty much some of the best people in like the Imperium, yeah, are in Tempesters.
Hmm. Okay. Would you like to elaborate any more on the question before we move on?
Mm, Not really, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say for that.
Okay. Fourth question. What are you going to do in the near future in the IOM community or community in general?
Near future.
Yes.
Let me see. If I get promoted to like a Tempester like NCO or officer, I do want to start hosting events, but I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. And other than that, I think I already said earlier, assassins and inquisitorial stormtroopers is what I want to do.
Alright. A little mindset, a little goal to be have upon. Alright. Fourth question, very well answered. Now, fifth question. What do you. Well, sorry. What do you think of the Iowan community?
The community is really like wholesome, I guess. It's like probably one of the best communities I've been in on Roblox. Like everyone's like super friendly and like supporting of each other. Like you don't really have like on a huge amounts of toxicity. Like anyone who's like really toxic or brings like a bad vibe is usually like kicked out or banned or just leaves on their own. I guess it's yeah, it's pretty nice.
I see. What about the community? With all the factions and all in one place? Do you have
Mm,
anything to say about them?
like about other factions?
Yeah, like, yeah, well, not like all factions, like the entire community.
Mm,
I forgot to say, like, the community in general within that question. My apologies on my part. And you
oh
were
yeah, well
only
the
able.
community is still pretty good. Like it's it's very like wholesome, I guess, compared to like other groups. But yeah, like even like against like enemy factions or whatever, like people are generally pretty friendly to each other.
Okay. Now, final question. What is the one thing that you would want in the IOM community? Or community in general? Now, do note that this one item would have to be what? Have to be either a weapon, armor, scripting, or anything. But however, it only has to be one. One thing.
Hmm. One thing. Let me think about this.
And that one thing can also be like vehicles or any kind. Uh,
Vehicles?
yeah, vehicles or any vehicles, any kind. I kind of could have
Oh,
stated that in the last log, but due to us not having vehicles yet in the game, it is a simple thing to try.
I'd say for I guess it's not really a vehicle, but I'd say graph shoots would be pretty cool.
Graph
Yeah.
shoots. Very interesting. And why would you think that this would be a item that would be efficient in the game?
Well, they're like I don't know, they're just really cool. I really like jetpacks and like parachutes and stuff like that, airborne. So and also
Mm,
like the fact that you're able to like deploy, from above and like, do flanks or like quick like strikes on like objectives. I really like that like aspect of it.
and that would be awesome. Just to see mere guardsmen deploying on the field using their parachutes to merely shoot down the enemy. It is not much, but is often rarely seen. A good suggestion that would actually add more favoritism to the battlefield. Alright, with all of these questions quickly well answered, we have only are 14 minutes in, and that's almost like a complete world record for you, Edo.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else important to talk? Well, not important, just like anything about the community or just anything.
Mm, anything.
Like,
Uh,
what about the recent updates, the Titans, or more important of
oh
all, the
yeah,
new battle map that's supposed to be coming out very soon.
that stuff's like really cool. I really hope Cadia is like releasing soon. Um, so far, like from like what I've seen, it looks pretty good. But I guess I do hope they release like some sort of like testing version of it, just to find like bugs. But I don't think the map's like that. Like it's not like finished enough yet. I guess.
Well, I guess you won't
Um,
have to worry about that much. The thing is, the map is still in development, and the only thing that would probably be just around would just be the sort of particle scripting and mostly the meshes and builds of the terrain. And I don't think that the script would be corrupted at all. I think it would just be a quick hop on. But I'm just only saying that if that is what's going to happen for some of you developers who are listening to the podcast. Either way, you guys are doing an absolute great job, and hopefully we are able to see it in the near future. Other than that, though, for you, could you elaborate? For that first question. For the first question of the thuncast questions, you were able to say something about bad opinions about the group. Could you actually elaborate on what people think the group was when it was like falling apart?
I heard like a lot of people saying it was like inactive, dead, or like just like in general like super strict, or just saying like the group was bad, I guess. And I remember there being like this one rule where you couldn't be like in other IOMs while also being in this one. So that was actually like one reason that I didn't join the group. Um, before like recently, I guess. Let me see what else. Yeah, that's it. Pretty much. That's mostly what I heard.
Alright, very interesting. Well, my dear friend, you were able to give out a full, well, good opinion and answer all the six questions very, very well. So, do you have anything to say to your fellow viewers before we end this Duncast?
Hmm. Anything to say? Let me see. Um, I know like a lot of you guys like keep complaining about like sniping, like snipers and stuff. Keep moving, please. Keep moving. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, because I really want them to keep moving. So a lot of people like stay still. From what I've seen, and then they get picked off from snipers. So
Well, hopefully people are
yeah,
able to elaborate that message.
yeah,
However, however, yeah, that would be it for our Thuncast. Really, it has been fun. The many people that we're getting support for is truly great, and therefore we're truly making the Thuncast and the group great. With that being said, this Thuncast would come to a mere end. You all have a wonderful day and enjoy yourselves, and hopefully you are able to at least have a good future ahead of you. Remember, your dreams are not impossible to achieve, they are just nearly there, ready to be grasped. Though that you are well, weak guardsmen now, you shall truly extend your sword, mine Heidi, to know that you are able to kill the most mightiest foes. You all have a wonderful day. Oh, and I forgot to say this again. Oh, I really should stop having a habit. These videos will not be edited in any sort of way in order to capture the funny and hilarious moments of the Thuncast. I really almost forgot to say that. Log end.